Daddy D. If it ain't going down at the Bunny Ranch, it ain't going down at all.
It's going down at the Bunny Ranch. Going down, going down, going down, going down at the Bunny Ranch. It's going down at the Bunny Ranch. It's going down at the Bunny Ranch. Going down at the Bunny Ranch. It's going down at the Bunny Ranch. It's going down at the Bunny Ranch. Going down at the Bunny Ranch. It's going down at the Bunny Ranch. Going down at the Bunny Ranch.
Welcome to BunnyRanch Podcast. Okay, I gotta do this again. Okay, sorry. Ready? Okay. Welcome to the BunnyRanch Podcast. I'm Ellie Ames from Sagebrush Ranch, your guest host for today. We have a great show for you today. We'll be talking to Autumn Verlot, Lacy Truffles, and Giselle Santana. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about myself. We'll kind of go over some of the questions that I'm going to ask to some of the other girls, and that way we can just kind of go through them. Let's see, how did I start in the industry? We already discussed that, so we'll just move on. Let's see. Have you ever had a crush on a celebrity or fictional character? If so, who and why? I had this really insane crush on Johnny Depp, but he has to be in his whole Pirates of the Caribbean outfit, running around with a jar of dirt, or it just don't work. He's not running around with a jar of dirt. He can just go. But I had a major crush on him, and then I have this thing for Avatar. I got a thing for Avatar. I want to be an Avatar with the little tail, with the little like little fin angles or little whatever you call them. But yeah, I want to connect tails with somebody. I think that would be really, really cool. Let's see. What is your most memorable moment at the ranch? Well, here we have a lot of days where it just can kind of get you just kind of get drained or just overworked sometimes, or just not having the best day. So one of the most memorable days was when we had some really bad weather. It was a really slow day, a lot of snow, a lot of wind. It knocked out all of our electricity. And as soon as it knocked out our electricity, everybody in the house, they just came to life. It became full party mode. I don't know where these speakers just magically came out of. We just had speakers, we had lamps, we had flashlights. It just became a dance disco night. Those are the kind of nights that make having no power fun. We just kind of gathered in the parlor. So that's one of my most memorable nights here. Let's see. And then a superpower that I wish I had. There's two of them. I wish I could either have the ability to read minds, but that could be kind of overwhelming because some people have more than one person in their head, so then they have too many voices, and I'm not so sure I want to deal with that. So it might be fun to kind of have like the ability to shapeshift into any person or different objects. That could be really fun, especially to being different objects. You never know where you could be put in. Let's see. And then some of the goals that I'm pursuing right now. As I spoke before, I am pursuing a bachelor's degree in science of business, which I do want to follow up with in my master's. Currently, at this moment, I have decided to find me a new hobby, which is nails. A lot of the girls have been really kind, letting me practice on their nails and play whatever, and I've kind of decided I have a lot of fun doing that. So I'm going to go ahead and try to, this winter, probably go ahead and pursue my nail tech's license and try to get that started at the end of the year. So that's something I'm looking forward to. Let's see, other than that, what's the most embarrassing thing that has ever happened to me during sex? Luckily, I have not had too many embarrassing moments. But here we do have our fantasy suite, which has a nice little jacuzzi tub with all the bubbles and stuff. But it gets a little slippery sometimes on the outside. So I have really, really long legs, and then you have to kind of, climb your way out. And sometimes I don't know where to put my legs because they're long. So I kind of fell on top of a fall. So I don't really know how to explain it. You kind of had to be there to see it. But yeah, I had a fall inside of a fall, and then it kind of turned into another fall. So that was kind of pretty embarrassing, but I don't really know if he caught the second or third fall. So that's good. Let's see. And then what is your spiciest opinion that most people would disagree with? besides with the job that I do in itself, a lot of it is mostly one of the spiciest things is accountability. I feel that everybody has the ability to hold themselves accountable for their actions, for the way they treat people, for the way their lives turn out, for the choices that they make. A lot of people don't agree with me with certain aspects of that, but everyone's entitled to their own opinions. And I know I'm going to hold myself accountable for myself and my life. And I'm going to make sure I accomplish those goals that I want and get there. Let's see. What's your favorite way to unwind and relax after a long day? I actually like long, hot, steamy bubble baths. And I can't have just a normal bubble bath, okay? I have to bring out the bubbles with the oil, the scented, fragrance in the room, the little candles. I have to have the tray with my wine and my tablet so I can watch my movies. I have to be extra, okay? I am a bubble bath diva. I'm extra about it. It takes me probably an hour to set up and then probably an hour to take it back down to put my stuff away. Like to do that and then just get out, relax, enjoy a nice movie. I kind of like to watch the movie until it watches me. But sometimes that ends up in me waking up early or in the middle of the night with some random weird dreams. I'm like, what just happened? Or where am I at? Like, sometimes that's not the best idea. One of the parties that I really look forward to doing, because I've never done one before, I look forward to doing a splashing party. Just because it's something unique. It's a whole new experience. I've never done it. It seems like it would be a lot of fun. So basically, it would be, we could use whipped cream, ice cream, tacos, even if you wanted. We could get a little kid pool with spaghetti in there and stuff. A splashing party, for those of you who don't know, is a party that involves food. We can eat it off of each other's bodies, whatnot, things like that. But it's kind of one of those exciting things. We can even bring in edible, paint as well and decorate our bodies and whatnot. I think it's just one of those fun things that would be a little exciting and out there to do. Another one that I kind of want to do is, let's see, besides splashing, I just want to have parties where it's not so much stress. It's where we just get to have fun, enjoy, even basically it's like if we were to shoot a porno, it'd be like we're shooting a comedy porn type of thing. I don't know. I don't want too much pressure on it. Yeah. So those are kind of some of the things about me, but like if you wouldn't like to know any more about me, you can always email directly to ask me anything about myself at Ellie Ames at sagebrushranch.com. You can also find me on social media at any of my social medias at Ellie Ames SBR or at Ellie Ames. Those are the easiest ways to learn about me, or just going directly to sagebrushranch.com and you can find my profile there, Ellie Ames, and look at my bio. So those are kind of some of the best ways to learn about me. So with that being said, it's my pleasure to introduce our first guest, Autumn Verlot. I love your shoes.
Oh, thanks. Hey, Ellie, it's been so long.
I know, it's like I haven't seen you since the parlor.
I haven't seen you since over there.
Oh, yeah. Well, you're kind of...
I was hiding.
Hey, Autumn, how are you today?
Hey, TT.
Love your shoes.
Oh, thanks.
So how's it feel being Starlet of the Year? Inside joke.
It's just, I don't know, like any other day. I don't feel any different.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
It's a great accomplishment. So
Thanks.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah.
So tell us, how did you get your start in the industry?
In the sex industry, that was 100 years ago.
Oh, just 102.
It's been 84 years.
But I can still smell the fresh paint.
I was 22, I think, and I started in the sex work industry as a cam girl, webcamming or whatever you want to call it, cam modeling. So I did that for 10 years, off and on, mostly on though. And then I, was thinking about something different and applied. I don't remember which of the websites, but I applied, and then I got an email back, and the rest is history.
So how did you know about the brothel?
Oh, just like you, same thing. I know about the cat house, like all the, yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And so, have you ever had a crush on a celebrity or a fictional character?
Yeah.
Of course.
Or I couldn't say Captain Jack, because you have Captain Jack.
Captain Jack Sparrow in his jar of dirt. So who's yours?
Mine is Dr. House.
Dr.
And not
House.
just Hugh Laurie, but like Dr. House, because like the American accent, like the cane and the limp.
He's got to have the cane with him.
Yeah.
Is it pre-cane or post-cane?
No, post-cane.
Post-cane. All right.
Post-cane.
Okay, post-cane house.
Pre-cane. Pre-cane is only in when they're doing flashbacks, so you don't even really see him with no cane.
That's true.
Yeah. I watched all 8 seasons.
I'm actually surprised you said him, because I know you have another character that you really fantasize over highly.
Oh my god. Yeah, Michael Myers.
So while we're talking about Michael Myers, what is
Daddy
one of the
Stabby, I love
So
that.
while we're on Michael Myers, what is one of your most memorable experiences at the ranch?
Well, I did have a party with Michael Myers. He came in here and murdered something.
Well, I hope that was in a positive way.
It was definitely in a positive way. It was right before Halloween, so appropriate.
Very appropriate.
Yeah,
Yes,
it was great.
yes.
It was great.
So would that be a really good way for a client to want to turn you on to do another fantasy party?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So would it be Michael Myers or House? Would be
Oh
the best
my
one?
god. It could be like House with a Michael Myers mask on. No, I would like to do another Michael Myers party. That would be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fun. But definitely getting like thrown around a little more, because last time I had that party, like that was fun, but my room was so small. Like that was last year, so I didn't have my big luxurious room I have now. But yeah, it was in a smaller room, so there wasn't that much, energy.
So did you get a role playing like Run from the Killer?
No, that's what I want to do.
So
I want him to kidnap me and pick me up and take me to the fantasy, and that's the end of it. Just slam the door, and then all you hear is blood-curdling screams. And then you guys are like, should we go check on her or should we not?
Like, that's all right. It should be fine.
All right, you open the door a little, like creepy. Right, I would like that.
That would be fun.
I think I would like that, yeah. That would be fun.
That'd be a lot of fun,
Yeah.
actually.
Because in all the Halloween movies with Michael Myers, there's always somebody, the people having sex always die. So
Yeah.
that's
well,
going to...
well, at least on your defense, though, it's usually the virgin that dies first.
Okay, that's
Because
true.
it's usually the virgin that gets de-virginized.
I'm not going to be... He's going to be doing,
I think you should be
stuff
fine.
to me, but...
It's pleasurable murder.
Right.
So, besides the serial killer, what superpower do you wish you had?
I don't think being a serial killer would be a superpower, but maybe not to get caught. But my superpower, I would want to be invisible.
And why would you want to be invisible?
Because sometimes I want to be nosy and listen to what people are saying.
Just to be sneaky.
Yeah. Or it could just be really small, but I'd rather be invisible.
I could see you getting into some mischief if
Yeah.
you're invisible.
I totally would. I go to the mall and go to the men's locker, like in the men's bathroom. What's it like in here?
Oh my gosh. You know how fun it would be just to go into like everybody's random house invisibly and steal all the batteries out of the remote controls?
In only one earbud.
One earbud.
To be extra annoying. Yeah.
So if you turned invisible right now, what would be the first thing you would do?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. Go rob a bank.
You little criminal, you. All right, she's been naughty, you guys.
I can think of.
All right, so
It's
we
the
got a
first thing
bank
that
robbery
came
here.
to, yeah, it's the first thing that came to mind. You would never know.
Never know.
Be like Invisible Man, Hollow Man.
Well, if you ever get that ability to become invisible, let me know which bank you're going to so I can make sure it's not mine. Okay.
Don't worry.
Let's see. So, what goals are you pursuing right now? You've got a lot of stuff going on.
I do have a lot of stuff going on. I have work goals. So I do want to get 2 more overnights at least this year. And I don't know. I want to try to get Starlet of the Year again. That's it's a good goal. I mean, yeah. I don't know. What else?
She's like, I'm just Starlet of the Year. Yeah.
Definitely work goals. Yeah. I always have a number in mind to hit at the end of the year. So that's always there. But yeah.
That's good.
I don't know. I mean, I have goals for what I'm going to do with that number, but you guys don't need to know.
So basically, if you hit that number, you're not going to turn invisible and rob my bank.
Right.
Okay.
I don't need to. No, I don't need to rob your bank. I'll rob a Wells Fargo.
Yeah, I don't go through them. I don't bank through them, so we're good.
Me neither. Me neither.
Let's see. So, what's the most embarrassing thing that has ever happened to you during sex?
I think I talked about the time that I fell off the bed already.
You fall off a lot of things.
That's true, and run into things a lot. Yeah. Yeah. This wasn't during sex, but it was during a tour. Okay. One time, there was this guy came in and he wanted a full tour. Like, he was like, "Oh, I've never been here. Like, can I have a full tour?" So I was like, "All right, we're hitting all the VIP rooms." So we went to the smaller VIP room first, and the blanket on there, I don't if you've never been in there, it has hardwood floor. So, I mean, you've been in there, but
they haven't been in there. Some of them.
But it's like hardwood floor and the blanket, but I stepped on the blanket and I fell. Like, it was not graceful. It was a violent fall. And it hurt.
It hurt. You didn't tickle when you fell down.
It wasn't just like I brushed off. I was just like, yeah, my knees were yeah. And so the guy, he was like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" I was like, "It was the ghost." Because that room is haunted. And he was like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "No, I'm kidding. I slipped on the blanket." But I told him it was the ghost and he believed me. But I don't know. That was like 2021, 2022 maybe.
It was a ghost.
Yeah, that was fun. Falling in front of somebody.
Okay. All right. Let's see what's. I want to keep track of how many times you've fallen a day in a tour.
No. No, we're not talking about it.
We're talking about this after that in the back.
No.
So, what is your spiciest opinion that most people disagree with?
Everybody knows that sex work, whatever, brothel work, prostitution, whatever, should be legal. Like, not decriminalized, but like legal, just regulated. Like marijuana is like legal and regulated. I don't know if I should have said that, but that's what I mean. Is like it has to be regulated, but so I don't know. But sex work is so controversial. So
it is. It really is.
So, yeah, I don't know.
And I agree with you. So.
Yeah.
It's okay. And now tell us, what is your favorite way to unwind and relax after a long day?
Oh my gosh. Well, in my room, I have a projector with a big screen. It's huge. Big as the mirror. And the mirror is really big. And so I like to watch a movie, usually a scary movie, and just, fall asleep. Or I have an eye massager. So that's really nice. And then, put on some music.
So you go to sleep to scary movies so you can dream of Michael Myers.
No.
Is it Jason?
It's Michael Myers.
Michael Myers.
Yeah. No, I mean I
She goes, no.
I have. I've had dreams about Michael Myers, and they were spicy dreams. Yeah,
She goes, yeah.
and it was after. It was after I had watched a Halloween movie. Halloween with Michael Myers, not just. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And where can people go to learn more about you?
You can go to sagebrushranch.com. My profile is usually right there in the top. Just click on that. You can email me from there, or you can just email me directly at autumnverlot@sagebrushranch.com, or any social media. You Google my name, you'll find me. So there's no more Autumn Verlots here.
No.
No, I'm the only one.
I didn't know there was any other Autumn Verlots before you.
I don't know. There you go. And that's me, because I'm Starlet of the Year.
She started a little year. She can do whatever she wants.
You do whatever I want. Not really.
Yes. All right. So so before we end, is there anything else that you wanted to tell the audience about yourself, or anything else that you wanted to say?
Not really.
Well, now we know how she feels.
You know how I feel. I posted. It's already posted online.
That is true. That is true.
Yep.
So what can some of us expect to see from you here soon?
I don't know. Probably more live shows that we do on our social medias. Probably some more of those.
So we just
I
stay
don't
tuned
know,
to your
yeah.
social medias and
All of our social medias. Oh yeah. And cooler, bigger, better house parties. Yeah, and summer's coming, so we're gonna have some good house parties coming up.
Did you
Yeah.
want to remind them how to contact you again before we bring on the next person?
Autumn Verlot at sagebrushranch.com.
Yay! Your little wink.
Oh yeah.
We're so serious. Oh no, we still got time. Bye. No. Bye, Autumn. Oh my goodness. So next to the show, we were bringing Lacy Truffles. Hi, Lacy. I love your dress.
Thank you. I love your face.
Yeah, I tried to make sure I put it on this morning.
I love you.
Yeah, I got a few of them hung up in the closet.
I love everyone.
So how are you this morning?
Good. Thanks for asking. I'm excited to be here with you. You're such a good host.
I'm trying. I'm really trying.
Okay, well, it's showing.
We're gonna
impressed.
do this together
I'm
because this is your
impressed.
first time as well, isn't
Yeah.
it?
So
So this is your first time, isn't it?
this is my first time. I had a few hours to prepare, and here I am.
Well, that's all right. We're gonna work this out together. You're not
Thank
alone,
you.
okay?
Thank you.
So I'm gonna ask you some of the questions, same questions like we kind of asked, Miss Autumn Verlot. And
Absolutely.
we'll just
And
kinda
yourself?
wing it from there.
Okay.
Okay. So tell us, how did you start in the industry? What was it like when you started?
Okay. So from my perspective, I'm actually coming opposite of Starlet of the Year, Miss Verlot. I basically found out about BunnyRanch last February.
Oh, wow.
I'm one of those individuals that doesn't know something exists until it exists. Like I went to Burning Man. I had no idea what it was all about. Someone gave me a free ticket and I showed up by myself. So this was very similar. I found out about the Bunny Ranch most interesting by going to my very first sex party
Really?
in San Francisco. So that was my first and only sex party. And while I was there, I met a gentleman and we dated for a short while and he suggested applying.
Good.
Yeah.
So then we got you from there.
That's a crazy story. Yeah, just about a year ago.
So you mentioned Burning Man. So tell me a little bit about your experience with Burning Man, and that some of us don't know what that is.
Sure. Yeah, I was working at a fast casual restaurant in San Francisco, and one of the customers came in, and I was truffles. And I'm great with people wearing clothes. So I talked to this person, and he handed me a free ticket, an early admission ticket. And then I went on Google to go search what Burning Man was.
What did you originally think it was?
I had no idea. So I just there's a huge list of things that you need to prepare for. And out of the 50 things I think they suggest, I had 7 of them. So a case of water, a tent, myself, and some snacks, and clothes from the Gap. That's that's how much I didn't know. You're supposed to be wearing tutus and roller skates and angel wings. So I just started walking the playa by myself. And I ran into a gentleman. So I have these amazing stories where in organic real life, men come into my life and they become pivotal. And I met him that night, early arrival. So it was empty. And we rode bikes out in the desert. And I stayed with him, and he had an art car and an RV, which basically you're a billionaire at that point if you have those things. So we kicked it in there, and it was ridiculous. Good life experience, just like trying out for Playboy and this.
So what did you find out about Burning Man when you got there?
People are amazing. Really, they're just super themselves, confident, positive, and I think that's why I gravitated toward this as well. Everyone is just very unapologetically themselves. Okay, ready for the next.
We're ready for the next one then. Okay. So, have you ever had a crush on a celebrity or fictional character?
Superman,
Superman. Why Superman?
because he has 2 personalities. I think that's kind of hot. Yeah,
she likes bipolar and toxic.
classy, kind of raunchy. Plus, he's always there to save Lois. She could be falling out of a building or trip, and he's there.
Minor stalker tendencies in.
Safe distance, but there when I need him. Yeah.
Okay. So what is it? What is it that first attracted you to Superman?
Well, it's not necessarily his looks or his buffness, but his confidence. He's fine being dorky in glasses and tripping and stumbling and kind of being, silly, and then being strong and confident and manly.
Okay. So what would make you, so would you like to have a party with Superman?
I think every man has a little Superman in them.
Good answer. Good answer. Let's see. And what is your most memorable moment at the ranch?
Yeah, I actually got an out date. He was a lovely client, lovely. And in fact, really, if I'm brutally honest, sex wasn't the objective at all. It was at the end, but really it was about us spending lots of time together and him treating me very, very well, like a queen. We had a driver take us to Tahoe. We went to dinner and had a few cocktails and then came back. And then, yeah, we had some time in the fantasy suite.
And speaking about that, what would be your ideal party then?
2 versions. One's in-house, where he shows up with something to let me know that he was thinking about me. Could be a teddy bear, could be flowers, could be chocolate, love chocolate. Or just to let me know that he was thinking about me before he arrives. Then we have champagne or cocktails, and if he's non-alcoholic, that's fine too. I love sober sex. Then we'd go in the fantasy suite, have hot tub, and just kind of cuddle maybe and get to know each other. So we kind of develop that bond. And if he is so inclined, we could spend the night together. If not, if he has quick time, then we can definitely enjoy some role-playing fantasies that he has. Otherwise, being picked up and being whisked away anywhere, even if it's to go on a hike, even if it's to gamble, outdoor, indoor, whatever he wants, but just to know that I'm that special girl that you want to spend time with, and we're out and it's just about me and you. Because quite honestly, there's beautiful girls walking around the house all the time. So once we're in the fantasy suite, you can't see them. But when we're all together, I want you all for myself. Yeah.
I could see having a overnight with you be really a really great time. Your little snuggle buddy.
Yeah.
A cuddle buddy.
I like to get close.
You're really sweet.
Thanks.
Yeah. And you're a great baker.
I am. I went to culinary school, so that's hence the Truffles last name. And then actually I was a cannabis pastry chef, and the different stores would actually go buy truffles. And I actually have a truffle tattoo. So
Where can we
hence-
find this tattoo?
you have to book me to find out.
Ooh. Remember that, you guys. You gotta find out where that tattoo is and let me know.
If you can't see it, it's hidden.
Oh my gosh, this is hot. So hot. All right, then. Since now we know that you're hiding truffles somewhere.
Yeah, baby.
I know what my next goal is to find out. So what are some of the goals that you're pursuing right now?
I want to be the sexiest female billionaire.
Okay.
Working on that. You know, because first of all, women aren't really, billionaires in the first place, if we're honest. And a lot of them have to work very long and hard, which means they tend to be older. So I would really like to work on becoming a billionaire sooner than later.
Right. I agree. Well, yeah, at least you got the sexiness down. And
Thank you,
we're working on
baby.
the billionaire
Yeah,
part.
that's one step at a time.
We got the one part down. And let's see. What is the most embarrassing thing that has ever happened to you during sex?
So thankfully, my experience is all at the ranch because, listen, I'm brand new. I come from corporate. So, like, if you show like toilet paper at the bottom of your shoe or your skirt is a little bit lifted, like that's embarrassing in the corporate world. So thankfully, I haven't had any really bumbling sexual kind of embarrassing things. But if I say my personal life, it was with a trusted lover who I've known for a while, had known. And it's so embarrassing. It was like a neon pink butt plug with like a gem in it, and they freaking didn't glue in the gem, and so the gem was stuck, and I had to ask him for assistance. So that was not. I was a little scared too, and like I can't lie, I got a little scratch, and very embarrassing. If you can't tell, I blush really easy too.
Well, thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
Where was
I feel very.
when this happened? This would be great.
It was behind closed doors in my private residence. No one, thankfully, just that one gentleman who can honestly say that was probably a really exciting moment for him because I had to ask for his assistance. He's like, no problem. But he worked in the ER. So it was no big deal to him.
So he's handled this type of situation before.
I'm going in.
So now, when you're using your butt plugs, do you make sure the gem is glued on? Before
I make
you
sure there's
insert
no fancy dancy nothing. It's just rubber because then you don't have to worry about any bits and bobs. Lesson learned.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know. So make sure you check your toys and all the gems.
Absolutely. It's just a PSA.
Yeah.
If they come from China and they're in a multi-pack and they're really cheap, there's something wrong.
Oh my goodness. And so what is your spiciest opinion that most people disagree with?
I don't believe in the institution of marriage.
Okay.
So yeah, it could be heated depending on who I'm talking to.
Yeah.
It's just, to me, I believe that people, as we, like we live so long and we meet so many people, and just to commit yourself both financially and like spiritually and sexually to one person just seems like, why? But I understand why people really want that certificate to be able to say, I'm bound to this person, but I just think it's like too much that's been ingrained in us as a society that you have to get married. And I just believe like you could have a house together, you can support each other, but as soon as you want to venture off sexually or financially, you have to ask this other person, and so you get tied up. And so for me, I've never liked being tied up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see. I can see that. As I can see, as we're going through the years, a lot will change. More and more.
Absolutely.
Let's see. And so, what is your favorite way to unwind or relax for a day?
Miss Ellie, my favorite way to unwind is probably similar to you guys. I really like baths and taking care of myself, beauty rituals, putting a little mask on. I put on the toe separators. I don't really drink wine or liquor or anything myself personally, especially alone. So, I mean, I have a hookah. Sometimes I do the whole ritual, which is kind of relaxing because you have to put in the wet tobacco and then you have to put the foil and then you have to light the coal. So it's just like a nice little ritual before bed. Some TV. That's how I unwind.
Sounds nice and relaxing.
Yeah.
Let's see. And how do you balance your personal and professional life?
Super easy. I just shut off the phone.
Shut off the phone.
Yeah. That's it. Basically, my world exists in work where I'm online. And then when I'm with the people that I love and care for, I just completely shut it off.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is there a certain way that you mentally separate your work and personal life?
I mean, of course, there's like voices in the background saying you got to do this for work or you got to do this for personal during work time. But yeah, I mean, it takes work. I'm a little bit older, so I'm able to balance probably more than the younger brand new girls who are like just coming in 2021. They probably feel a little overwhelmed and they're not sure, but I seem to have been able to find a nice balance.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. And how did you learn how to do your craft?
Meaning this?
Yeah.
I mean, it's natural, it's organic. I only had boyfriends before this. So that means that I really loved and cared for and liked these people. So to the benefit of anyone who actually spends time with me, it's truly because I'm a people person. And then the clothes come off, but really it's just like I try to sense this gentleman needs a little extra this gentleman needs a little extra that, but it's coming from wanting to give them that, not just like you're here, I'm here for you to touch and grab and, you know, do whatever and then walk out the door. So it's more like a intimate closeness, and it comes from me just being like that with my boyfriends.
Good. And I follow you on Twitter.
Thank you.
Well, formerly Twitter, now X.
Yeah.
And I see you on the message board. Where do you get a lot of your ideas for some of your marketing? I see your business cards or yeah.
I mean, all you guys have business cards and everyone had them out. And so obviously, you know, we need our contact information in there, a picture of ourselves. And so I just kind of modeled after all my girls.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, I've always been creative and I have tons of corporate experience. So yeah.
Okay, so corporate experience. So have you ever been able to get that opportunity where you just in the corporate world threw everything off your desk? And
Yes,
you have.
I did twice.
No, that's exciting.
Yes, in the boardroom and on the desk,
Okay.
but not with anyone within the work.
Oh, we need to.
Oh wait,
try to
yes,
get
I
that.
did. Sorry, I lied.
She said yes.
That
she
was in
did.
real estate.
So where can people go to learn more about you?
So because my work is my work, and then I just turn into regular old me when I go home, you can only find me on Sagebrush. And then of course I've kind of branched out to have little social media throughout, but you have to contact me through Sagebrush. There's no other way. Of course, I have X. You can find me on there, and email. And then I do have a Google Voice line. Of course, it's a Google Voice line because you're not going to get my real cell phone because for my own protection. But that's the way to contact me, certainly emailing Sagebrush, finding out if I'm there. They have excellent staff that make sure our calendar's updated and pictures so you can see when I'm going to be there.
Okay, so what is that email address and what is that Twitter?
Lacy Truffles at sagebrushranch.com. And then Lacy Truffles, awesomely, wasn't taken. So you should be able to always find LacyTruffles.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you, baby.
Lacey. I enjoyed having you
You're
here.
an excellent host.
Love you, baby.
Love you.
And now we'll be introducing our next guest, Giselle Santana. Hi, Giselle. Hi, I love your dress.
Thank you.
So, how are you today?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Good, good. So we'll be talking about a little bit about yourself today, and I'm just gonna kind of go over some of the questions we went over with some of the other ladies. All right? All right. So, how did you get your start in the industry, and tell us what it was like when you started?
Yeah, so I would say like I'm fresh, I'm brand new to the industry. I got my start by applying here. Honestly, just like a month ago, not even a whole month. Like a week before I got here. I sent my email to the Bunny Ranch and they told me there was like a wait list, but they were like, yeah, we have a sister ranch. It's beautiful. You could come, like next week. So I was like, okay, I'm going to come. I was excited. I'm brand new, but I've always been like a little freak. I know who Mr. Hoff. I remember sneaking to watch the show. Like, I don't remember everything because I was young, but I definitely tuned in. It was like something I had to sneak and watch.
So is that kind of how the Bunny Ranch came?
Oh, yeah, it's always been in the back
attention?
of my mind, So it's like I was in a relationship for 15 years, so I feel like I'm kind of just on the loose, like just buck wild and ready to have some fun.
Well, we're glad to have you. Welcome to the ranches, and wish you an amazing tour.
Yes, I'm loving it so far.
Yeah. So,
Yes.
how was your first day and all that fun stuff?
My first day, it was just like, wow, like it's real. I can't believe this is real. Yeah, so I would say it was nice, getting picked up by the driver who was very cool. I like it. Meeting the girls, meeting you. I was just really just resting, honestly, the first day. So, but the energy was good. So,
Was it everything you expected it to be?
honestly, I didn't know what I expected. I didn't know what the heck I expected. I was just glad to see lots of women. It was I'm just loving the girl power, so I was happy about that. So,
Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah, we enjoy having you here. You're great energy as well.
Yes,
You're really
thank
sweet. So let's see. So have you ever had a crush on a celebrity or fictional character?
I definitely have a celebrity crush.
And who would that be?
He's a rapper.
Oh my
He's a
goodness.
rapper. His name is Fabulous.
Fabulous.
Yes.
Okay.
I definitely got a crush on him.
Okay. You got a big like she's on there giggling. Oh my goodness. Did you just turn into a little high school kid all over again with little butterflies in your tummy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we got to get you to a Fabulous show. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So what is it that caught your attention about Fabulous?
I think he's just so fine and tall and handsome, and the way he raps, I think he has that very handsome voice too that matches his whole aesthetic is just nice.
Okay.
Yes.
He's getting a little hot and bothered right here over him.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So what is your most memorable moment at the ranch?
Let's see. So far, I would say the when we were tasting the sodas, that was fun.
So for those of the people out here in YouTube land who don't know about the sodas, what was the soda thing about?
Ooh, so we just had like a taste tester. We were having just like some bonding time, and we got to taste. It was like a high fructose syrup. That's what I said. Just a plethora of high fructose syrup flavors. We had like ranch and buffalo, and it was fun.
And these are sodas?
Sodas.
So what was
Yeah,
your worst one?
It was the ranch. It was the ranch.
So you didn't just drink ranch dressing, it was a
It
soda.
was a ranch
Oh my
soda, but it was
goodness.
just nice to bond with the ladies. So
That's
I'll
good.
take one for the team.
You took one for the team?
Yes.
Will you be taking more for the team?
Yeah, I'm a team player, so that's okay with me.
Good, good,
Yes.
good. And if you had a superpower, what superpower do you wish you had?
I would say to teleport, like being able to go like from place to place or in different like times, future, past.
So what would be the first place you would teleport to?
Honestly, I want to go somewhere hot right now. I want to be like in Maldives on a yacht somewhere.
Okay.
That's where I want to go right now.
Jump on somebody's yacht.
Yes,
They don't know you.
topless.
Can you imagine that? Teleporting in somebody's yacht. They don't know you and you're just sitting there and topless.
Mhm.
Could be interesting.
Yeah.
Could be interesting.
I'll probably teleport to my own yacht somewhere in the future. Be up on a big yacht somewhere.
And if you could teleport to any time frame era, what would you go?
Honestly, right now, I don't need to go too far in advance. I just want to get to Maldives for fun in the heat.
Okay. Let's see. And what goals are you pursuing right now?
Honestly, right now, it's just like it's a numbers game, you know, like as far as work goes, just thinking of different experiences I can add to my menu to make it fun and bring in some clients in.
So what kind of experiences are those that you kind of want to add and experience? And
Well, I just added a neuro massage one. Well, it seems so fun to me. I can't wait to do that one. So it's brand new. I think that would be very fun. Slip and slide gang. So I'm excited for that one.
Okay.
Yes.
So is there any other exciting things you kind of want to venture into?
You know, I'm definitely like, I would say a creative artist. So I like to do different things. I'm not going to say exactly, I'm not going to put all the sauce on the floor, but there's going to be fun things. So, you know, I like to get in the kitchen and cook. And then also I like to dress up and have fun. So you never know.
In the kitchen, maybe.
Yeah. You never know. Yep.
Could be a little fun. A role play in the kitchen.
Yep.
A little bacon in there.
Yeah.
Looks
You make
nice.
some cakes.
Get a little trouble with some icing with those cakes.
Yes. Yep.
All right, let's see. And what is the most embarrassing thing that has ever happened to you during sex?
You know, honestly, it's like honestly two things come to mind, and I feel like this happens to a lot of girls. It's like when you kind of make the fart noise, that's embarrassing. I'm like, what the heck is that? And then a guy, I guess he knocked on, he made me bleed a little, like he hit the cervix or something a little too hard. He was big. He was a big guy, and I hadn't done it in a long time. It was embarrassing. It's like you just had your face down there, so you know it's not like I came to the party bleeding. It's your fault. Don't act like it's my fault. That's what I didn't like. He thought like it was my fault. Like, buddy, come on, you just had your face.
Like, I think you just like relive the whole moment. Like, it's not my fault.
Because he tried to act like it was my fault. Like, brother, you just had your face in there, so there was nothing there first.
Well, you say he was big, so it's his fault. He was too
knows,
big. It was not your fault. It's okay. It
Knew
wasn't
exactly
your fault.
what he was doing.
He did it on purpose. Huh? You poor thing. Let's see. And so what is your spiciest opinion that most people disagree with?
You know, honestly, people, it's none of that. Just a couple people, I think they just always have something to say about how I live. Like, they can't believe that I have these goals. It's like, oh, I never thought of that. It's like, well, I'm sorry. You know, what do you want me to do? This is just my life. It's just natural selection for me. And it's just that. I don't even think about it too much. I like look forward to the people that are like on the same page. So,
So you just kind of do your own thing then. Yeah.
Tell them and they say what they say. And then it's just like, okay, well, I'm about to go do that.
That works out. All right, then. And what is your favorite way to unwind and relax after a long day?
Like everyone else, I love a good bath. I'm not like I don't have to be a bubble bath. It's like I have to have salt. It has to be super hot. And I need a bunch of salt in there. And oil, maybe some. But definitely salt. A little Mary Jane, for sure tea. I like valerian or vervain. That's like nature's Xanax. So you'll be sleeping good. Once I hit the pillow, I'm like sleeping like a baby. Yeah. Literally. Oh my gosh. Yep.
Yeah. So you are not from around the Nevada area. What are some of the things you kind of want to see while you're out here?
Oh, yeah. See, I'm loving it because I'm from Minnesota. We don't have like all the mountains and all the bear. Maybe we do, but haven't seen them. So I'm loving it here because I love the wild horses. I heard about the hot springs, Lake Tahoe. That's something I want to do. So I love the outdoors, being grounded. The wide open spaces was like a song I remember like jamming to back in the day. So I feel like that's what I'm doing right now. I'm in my wide open spaces era. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm here to explore all the fun things out here in northern Nevada. Yes.
Northern Nevada.
Oh my gosh. Nevada.
Okay, so it'd be kind of fun. Maybe somebody could take you to kind of
Hot
explore Nevada
springs,
then.
hot
huh?
springs, yes. With some
Yeah.
hot things.
And you said you haven't been
Yes.
to the hot springs
I have
yet?
yet to be to the hot springs.
Oh, we got to get that fixed.
That's what I want to do, yes.
So, what is the best way for them to keep track of your specials and to discover that?
Go on to the BunnyRanch.com. We have a forum there where all the girls, they display all their specials as well, and what everyone's got going on. What I love about the Bunny Ranch here and the Sagebrush is we have all the different flavors, and it's just so many beautiful girls here. You can go on there and you can see like who you have chemistry with. That's my favorite part, is just building. And yeah, so find me on the Bunny Ranch forum under Giselle Santana, or you can find me on Twitter as well, but email me at Giselle Santana at sagebrushranch.com. And that's where you can find me and reach out to me and email me. We can get to know each other and go from there.
Okay. And
Building
so,
like a
what
phase
are
of
some of the things that a gentleman can do upon first meeting you to ensure that you guys have a good rapport in the beginning?
I would just say just reach out first. Definitely reach out. And just get to know me. Don't be shy. Get in those DMs, email me so we can get to build and see. Make sure that we like each other. And 'cause that's like she said, we maybe are gonna take our clothes off and have some sex, but I think it's good to be able to chit chat and have some fun and actually be able to relate. And I'm new, so if you're new to this, don't be shy, because it's like I'm human too, so I get a little nervous. I have the butterflies. So it's good to send those emails so we can build. That's like number one for me.
Good.
Yeah.
Is there
I want to know you as a
anything-
person.
Yeah, is there anything you'd like to also share about yourself that we haven't discussed about, or anything that our viewers should know?
No, yeah, just stay tuned. Just stay tuned. It's like an onion, like the layers peel. There's so many things. There's so many things to find out,
Oh, that's good. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do we have to look forward to coming from the great Giselle?
I'm gonna probably get on more social media. I'm new to the social media world. I'm just getting on the Twitter, and I'm planning to add YouTube so you guys can like see my journey and just follow that with me and see my adventures as I go to these hot springs and see what's going on in the forest. Like we're gonna plan to do some like hiking, just fun things out here, and Snapchat and all that stuff. So, yeah.
Okay. So, how are some of the ways that you balance your personal and professional life,
So
especially
far-
being new to the industry?
I'm just good at tuning stuff out and just cutting it off and just being done. Honestly, like when it's over for me, and I can just block it out. Because I have so much going on, it's easy to be like, okay, now it's time to think about this and be done with that.
What's up?
Mm-hmm.
So, one last question: where did you learn how to do your main craft?
Oh, honestly, just living life. Just living, Yeah.
Well,
wouldn't
let
know.
us know how some of these guys can come and experience your craft. Go ahead and remind them of your email, your Twitter.
You can reach me at Giselle Santana at sagebrushranch.com. Okay, yes, guys, be sure to always engage with us. Remember to engage with us, ladies, on the Bunny Ranch forum. It's fun. It's like Facebook for adults, so make sure you get on there.
Again, I'm Ellie Ames at Sagebrush Ranch. And if you would like to get to know me, you can email me at ellieames@sagebrushranch.com. And thank you for listening and watching the Bunny Ranch podcast. Please like, comment, and subscribe. You can follow us on X, which is formerly Twitter, at Bunny Ranch. Thank you for watching. See you later. Bye.